My name is Milani, and this is Jordan. We are both proud members of Rays of Hope. We would like to welcome you to our Pink Table Talk. It is October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we are here with breast cancer survivors Teresa Watson, Michelle Sucrage, and Deidre Johnson.
We would like to thank you all for sharing your story with us today. Let's dive right in. Which were you diagnosed and what age were you?
I was diagnosed at age 66. I'm 67 now, but I'm 66. Stage 1, very early stage 1. So I was very positive about my outcome.
I was diagnosed in November of 2016. I was at age 53 and diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer.
I was diagnosed 2013. I was 57 years old. It was the 3rd stage, headed to the 4th stage.
How was the cancer initially detected?
Mine was while I was home on leave from work. I decided to tend to myself and go to doctor's appointments, and that was one of my scheduled appointments, was my mammogram, and that's how I was detected.
I could actually feel a lump on my left breast. And when I felt the lump, I made an appointment and I had a mammogram done, and that's when they did the biopsy, and we got the results that it was cancerous.
I went every year, and it was one year that I didn't go to have my mammogram done. And when I went the following year, that's when they detected the situation there, and they were telling me, and I was like, that can't be. And then they set up for the biopsy, and I had the biopsy done, and I still was in denial at that point, even with the biopsy, because I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
Well, you guys kind of already said this, but like, how did you feel like when you received the news? Like, what went through your head?
What went through my head was I had to go get me some coffee because it was early in the morning, and my daughters, my support team, they were like, "You just very nonchalant. They just told you you have breast cancer." I said, "Well, hey, I need my coffee and I have to do what I have to do." But I was it didn't worry me because I knew that there's a higher person that was definitely taking care of me. So I didn't care. I knew I'd get through it.
Well, when I found out, I was devastated because everything had to change for me. I had to stop working, and I had to go through chemo, and that was really frightening. And I'm just putting it out there. I was very afraid. And when I started the treatment, thank God I had my husband. He was with me every chemo session. My daughter quit her job to be with me. And but the truth was, I was afraid.
I understand about fear. I was hiding it. I didn't tell nobody in my family, because when you tell people, they put it out there and you get the negative coming back. I didn't even tell my daughter until later on, because I was still in the area feeling like this can't be real. It hadn't hit me yet, and I was still going on my daily routine, doing everything they say do, going to work, still doing what I needed to do. But at night, during the quiet time, is when I thought about it, and the fear would try to attack when it was just me and my husband. And I thank God for him, because he held me together. But most of all, the Word of God held me together, because I continually came to Bible study, to hear the Word, to understand why me. I understood later why not me, to be able to help somebody else. And I remember that year that I got up, even when I didn't have the hair, and I came to church and I testified and I told the ladies, if you didn't have your mammogram done, get it done. And then I heard about my dear sister here afterwards. So it was kind of like, this can't be happening, but it happens. And when women don't think it will, it can and it will. And it's devastating. You go through different emotions. Sister Deidre's emotions were different than Sister Michelle's. Mine was different, but I dealt with it mainly at nighttime. Sorry.
So what was your treatment process like?
Thank God I didn't have to have chemo. I only had to have radiation. I had to go every day for 4 weeks, I believe. And everything is good. It wasn't, it was something that, it was an experience, because with all the new machines and treatments out there, it's like, I didn't know where I was at, some kind of out of space place with all these machines and lights, but it's the staff were wonderful. So they made it very, very relaxing for me and made sure that everything, they treated me and my children like they knew us all their life, and that was helpful, very helpful.
I had to go through aggressive chemotherapy. It was very hard. The second treatment, my hair started falling out, and I remember I asked my son to shave my head, and he did it for me. That was like one of the hardest things that I ever had to endure. But I asked God to get me through it, and he reached down, literally. I could see him reaching down and pulling me up because I had given up. He reached down and he touched me right in my bedroom on my bed. But God got me through it, and I'm here now.
Yes.
Just when I think about it, it's, just takes you back. But I thank God for my church family. I did the chemo, I had a double mastectomy, and then I did the radiation, and I'm on my second year of being cancer-free, and I thank you.
Well, my situation, I would have to go, I think it was 3 or 4 times a week. I want to say 3 times a week to my doctor, oncologist, and you go in a room like this, and there were lounge chairs, and there was hookups, and there was all kind of people there for different things, liver cancer, different people receiving the chemo. And at one point, even being hooked up and being there, and you got this stuff flowing through your veins, actually flowing through your body. And I would leave there, and sometimes you didn't have appetite. I was losing weight a little bit. I felt good about that part. And at night, when my toes and the bottom of my feet were turning black, and my fingernails were black, and they explain all this to you. But until it actually happens,
You don't believe it.
it's like, wow, this is for real. This is really happening. And your nails is black, your toenails are black, the bottom of your feet, it looked like death. So at one point, and that's what I thought about sometime, but I had to keep bringing myself back to reality and praying to God. This can't be happening. But I had so much, because I had aggressive chemo too. They did one set, and then they did another set. That's why I felt like I was in for a whole year because it was aggressive, and I was headed towards stage 4. So they was trying to do everything to keep it in that area. They took it out, but it's like, it was hard laying there, but nobody knows, now unless they've been through it. When you laying in bed and you can feel that medicine going through your body all the way to your feet, it's a feeling that you don't want nobody to have to go through. And I actually felt it, and I would feel it every single time I had chemo. And I had radiation from December of 2013 to February 2014. Radiation 3 times a week. No, actually radiation was 4 or 5 days a week.
Every day.
Yeah, every day.
Every day.
I had to go for radiation. And they lap you up, put the thing on you, and like Sister Deidre said, every single person that you came in contact made you feel so special. They were so nice, so caring, and the love that they gave made us feel like, okay, we already know God had us. I believe that. Nobody couldn't tell me nothing. And when I read the book of Job, I read Job. That's how I understood the Sunday school lesson very well. It is well. He went through something. And I said, we all must go through something. But without having the spiritual background, the biblical part, the mandate coming from our leadership, the man of God, teaching us, I don't think any of us would have made it.